open season on straight white men in this country, and y'all aren't allowed to celebrate your straightness.
I know, isn't it the worst? That's Tomi Lahren, who is the actual worst, talking about something that is absolutely fascinating to many of us, which is even though this is Pride Month and there are Pride parades, there is going to be a straight Pride parade orchestrated by people in Boston, Massachusetts. The Daily Wire, sorry guys, writes, the proposed parade presents itself as an alternative to the annual gay pride parade, describing itself as an opportunity to celebrate heterosexuality. The group behind the event, Super Happy Fun America, which Tomi was defending, hopes to conduct the parade on the last Saturday of August and to use the same path as the pro-LGBT event.
Okay, Super Happy Fun America is what like the North Korean straight pride parade is called. Like that is like some like Kim Jong-un, you know, that's like some, I mean, I don't know. This is some 1984
yes.
Type level policing of sexuality. Also, I've never wanted to be gay so hard in my, like pride is already hard as a heterosexual person. And I don't mean that because I feel underrepresented. I feel like I'm not cool and I wish that I were as fabulous as all of these, you know, floats and people marching and dancing. And I, of course, as a straight person, everyone can join. Everyone knows it's just a chance to show your booty. And everyone needs that. It's Halloween and Pride. Yeah. However, now it's even worse because you got like ding dongs, like ding dong. She's a real ding dong. No,
is that
you
your
got
official
Tomi
position?
Lahren saying that it's open season for on straight people. Can I just say, Tomi Lahren once again proves that she is a plantation wife. That is all she is, straight up. Everything out of her mouth as a white woman protecting the plantation owner, her white husband, against the savages, i.e. slaves, that she owns also. Every single thing, go back. I've seen 12 Years a Slave, all right? That literally, she's just taking her lines from that lady.
Yep, that's absolutely right. We actually have the full statement that she made because believe it or not, folks were like, come on. Here's an example actually of someone, Chris Evans, says, wow, cool initiative, fellas. Just a thought, instead of straight pride parade, how about this? The desperately trying to bury our own gay thoughts by being homophobic because no one taught us how to access our emotions as children parade. What do you think, too on the nose? And as a result to that kind of pushback, which was so well received widely on the internet, here's the full statement that Tomi made.
The group calls themselves Super Happy Fun America, and their mission is simple. Straight people will embrace our diverse history, culture, and identity in order to promote engagement with the community. Now, you wouldn't think that would be a problem, right? Wrong. Don't forget, it is open season on straight white men in this country, and y'all aren't allowed to celebrate your straightness. It's 2019. Don't you know that's been off limits for at least the last 10 years?
My husband is a good man, and sure, he has slaves, but he takes care of them, and I will thank you not to criticize him. Yes, he hits me, but I deserved it. I am protecting the straight white male. Oh my God, Tomi, girl, whenever all of this goes away for you and you've realized that we're living in the Handmaid's Tale and you don't have any rights to your reproductive freedoms, don't come back to our side because we will not welcome you, all right? When you realize that, I mean, you won't because ding dong, but like, you know, at some point I have to say again, and on all seriousness, the same thing with white pride. Straight pride follows these same rules. Of course, there's nothing wrong with being proudly heterosexual.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being proudly Irish, Scottish, English. White, yeah, kind of something problematic. Straight pride, pretty problematic because you're basically saying, I'm not that.
You're not being, it's not pride what you're doing in the streets during your straight pride parade, because you could have that, I mean you shouldn't, but you could have it any other day. You're following the gay pride parade. They're Marnie. They're being Marnie from, I just rewatched Girls. Marnie takes other people's big days and then makes her own stupid self-serving announcement afterward. Let me put it in terms that you can understand.
Or you who's just watching Girls for the first time.
This isn't about me, but this is that. So I do think that they can do it literally any other time, and this is pretty petty.
No, have you been to a club? Have you walked out? Go outside. Go outside, Tommy.
Right,
it's straight pride all the time.
Is it open season on straight white people? Like, no, I don't think it is. And think about how fun pride parades are, given how difficult it is to like, and I'm speaking for people I'm not, but like how difficult and how easily observable it is, all the anti-gay sentiment and legislation and policy, specifically anti-LGBT policies within like that Trump has enacted in the military. Like those are tangibly adverse policies to LGBTQ people, yet Pride still manages to be this very fun, lively event. You guys don't have any of that.
No, straight pride parade is going to be people imitating the missionary position. It'll just be a giant ice sculpture of missionary. Just parading down and slowly melting through the middle of the street.
Yeah, but one really petty, super petty thing about Tomi's show is like we at TYT do not have like all the fancy backing of Fox. However, we can put our teleprompters when we do use them in front of the camera as opposed to below the camera.
They're always below.
Like Tomi looks like she's like staring at my chest when she does her video. She's like, and I just wanna make it very clear to you that I am absolutely using a teleprompter and it's not very easy for you to get around that fact. Look at it, look at her right now. Her eyes are below. So straight white people, this is easy, she's reading the screen, but then when it comes back to it, she looks just below the eye line and it creeps you the hell out.
Piero does the exact same thing. It's almost more obvious that they don't write their own material. Although, I think Tomi, that's her claim to fame, is like she all that bigotry, that's just in here. That's just off the dome piece. Are you gonna talk about how the Pride, like the super happy fun, whatever, organizers were threatening to actually sue the city?
They did. They actually put forward a lawsuit. They say we filed a discrimination complaint and it appears the city of Boston understands they would lose in litigation. The city is now working with us on the parade. This is our chance to have a patriotic parade in Boston as we celebrate straight pride. That's not what it's for. It's for you to be such a jerk to people that are just trying to have a good time for their community.
And I think that's a case in point of discrimination laws, anti-discrimination laws need to specify this is supposed to work to support people who've been historically marginalized, historically brutalized, historically disenfranchised. It's not for people who've had it good. It's not for the oppressor. This is not a pro-oppressor anti-discrimination law.
The way that the mayor responds, he's like, I guess you guys can have your parade. I'm not going. You seem like jerks. I think the best policy is to let them have it.
I'm gonna go where like I can wear a bunch of Lays and hot pants.
Yeah. I just think the best policy is to let them have it so we can have video of how terrible it is.
Oh, we should absolutely let them have it.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.